My name is Louis Chateau. I'm a writer and composer for Plug live shows. We are right now in the studio, so I can walk you through the process of making the music for this year's gala show of James Bond, No Time to Die. And yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so we are right now inside the project, which has around 100 different tracks, I think. Normally when I start composing, I start with an atmosphere, a main drone kind of sound that is like the foundation of my ideas. Underwater kind of style. This atmosphere right here. The job was to make an orchestra but still have some kind of a modern vibe to it. I figured out I would start easy on it, so we start with a cello. Trying to get that James Bond kind of vibe. It has to sound like underwater. That was like the main idea of this full production. It has to start out with the feeling of being underwater, which is basically a submarine sound. You know, the radar kind of thing. Very ocean, deep kind of sound to it. I really love that. People know something is about to happen. And then I hit the piano, goes here. The big horn is like, it's so important to have the big horn in a James Bond movie. It's just... We come to the part where stuff is about to happen. Like, we want people to know that, okay, it's about to go down. This drum, this... To say to people, okay, are you ready? Don't. Oh, that's nice. I want this to be really clear. It has to like cut through the butter. You have this legato feel through the whole song, and to still keep people attention, you need to have a contrast. You need to change stuff, and the change is having this legato, and then suddenly bam, some staccato hits, and it needs to be dark. They actually use the word ice many times. Very James Bond, and in context, very James Bond. I went on Splice and I found this short, like there was this full sample of music for like 20 minutes, and out of that 20 minutes there was like this very short fill on a violin that I put into this track, which made it so much more real. The fill sounds like this cello is also a real cello. Very deep, very amazing. They wanted some kind of Billie Eilish vibe over it. Which is down here. So we have two things. We want to make an orchestral song, an orchestral composition, but we also want to make it very modern, very 2022, hopefully. So how do we make these two things together? We have the violins playing, very nice. That keeps on playing through the beat, so we have the connection there. Very James Bond, very like aggressive. I love it. It's just like a fusion between old orchestral music, beautiful violins, and modern like hardcore beat, and you hear it like this. Very nice. Very nice combination. That is basically a breath saying, oh, you want something to drag more. If you want it to be more like laid back, if you can say it like that. And that sounds like this. You get this, like, you're like, oh, it's so ugly. So we need makeup. In my case, makeup is called reverb. I love reverb. It takes out all the chuckles, it's just very nice. Now we have a kind of a drop. I wanted, like, it's just a bass drop. didn't want to like make the whole song just new stuff, but because people will kind of be like, oh, overwhelmed or tired of just listening to new stuff. But we needed this kind of like water feel to it. We needed, in my case, I thought about waves. Like it goes down, it comes back in. You get this wave break in the song. It's very nice. It's very nice. I like to make it in two parts. So we have this small part and then energy, a lot of energy, and then takes it away again, just to say to people, oh, something new. And then ending again on high energy. So we have this kind of this arrangement, this sound. And you might not think a lot about it. It's like a rocket launch. You hear it. But what this does is when we now take it to the live show, it will actually make the speakers go, and because the speakers are so big, it will make this kind of like unearthly bass, like kind of extreme deep sound that makes it sound like you're underwater. We stretch the build up. We make a break, but it's more. It's not a break. It's more like a stretch break. So we try to pull the break as far as we possibly can. Just like if you play the guitar, and you're like bam, and then you hit on the break. And even further. This is a completely different beat, just to keep putting new stuff in. We have like taken the arrangement from the beginning, we have reused that is fine, but then we need something new. We need something new to happen, and that is this beat. Turn up this distortion right here to make that Billie Eilish feel. And now, we just finish it up with a huge burn. That vibe, just a very, very quick way of ending a beautiful track. So yeah, that is my very, very fast walk through the full production of my James Bond Dutch world premiere gala show. I've never tried to do music in a cinematic scene before with cinema speakers, but it sounds amazing. So yeah, I'm very stoked. It sounds dope. The dancers is about to arrive. We are on schedule. Stuff is good. It's about to go down.